sometimes I slow down on the highway. It makes a few mad that, you know how they like to flip you off when they go around you when I'm running about 50, and that old, especially that old 77 Scottsdale that gets 8 miles a gallon at 50 miles an hour. But sometimes, Stephen, I like to slow down there and just look at this country, the wildlife, you know, especially if I'm not rushed and there's no reason to rush, over.
Well, yeah, you got to watch out for deer running into you down there, too. All right, I'm going to hang back, Jerry. It's almost trivia time.
You bet. Well, good to hear you there. Yeah, we got about just a moment now, and Pete's fixing to come in and count down, so good to hear you. 95 KAW, Pete, are you in there? Are you ready?
Hey, I don't have to come to work for 3 more seconds, Jerry.
Okay, well, take a nap. We'll get back with you in the 12th of Never.
All right, good to hear you, Jerry. 3, 2, 1, trivia time. Who's out there?
KC5, ABJ. Mike India.
36 over.
Pete, you're 36.25 over.
All right. Bear with me. I have to take my medication so I can deal with Jerry.
Oh, don't you wish we were neighbors or I lived with you? I think, Pete, I'd love to just hang out with you on the weekends.
Commit suicide.
You know, raise your icebox and play with the dogs.
There you go.
Be the driver, Jerry.
That's
You got
right.
some for the rest of us, Pete.
Yeah, hey, really, Chuck. Chuck, you want some of this too? It really helps with, it dulls the pain of Jerry.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Anyway, good evening, guys, and welcome. It's another trivia night. Great trivia night, great trivia quiz on 3916. Everybody is welcome around here. Don't be feeling like this is some kind of clique or it's the same 8 guys net. You know, we've all heard those. The same 8 guys talking about their prostate issues. This is not that. We have at least 10 guys with prostate issues on this frequency. But, no, seriously, we welcome everybody. In fact, we go to such lengths to hear you that I'm listening on Utah, SDR in Utah in my right ear. SDR in Dahlonega, Georgia, also in my right ear, and Pennsylvania. So as you can imagine, that gets a little confusing, but what I'll do from time to time is turn down the Dallas antenna and then just try to listen out east or out west. So we are trying to get you. A couple new stations I saw coming in tonight. KB7 ROV. I think he's been in before. That's Montana. Allen also here at K5VAR. That is South Carolina Nicholas. WA5GM, Tyler, Texas. Gordon, you said a very nice text. Hello, Gordon. N2XTT, New Jersey. That is Peter in Little Falls, New Jersey. And one more new one that I saw, 2 more new ones. NC7I, Utah, that is Mike. And Mississippi, W5LPZ, Ocean Springs, Mark. Everybody's welcome. And just if you're new to trivia, just listen. You'll get the hang of it. And before you know it, you'll be winning grand slams and having all kinds of fun here on the Big 3916. But let's try some music, guys. Music. And let's see here what I can get into. I have some great hits of the past questions to hit you with. Here's a pretty easy one to start out with. I don't want to strain anybody's brain right off the bat. But it's an 80s music question. Who had a couple of number 1 hits in the 80s? One was called The Look, and the other one was called Listen to Your Heart. The Look and Listen to Your Heart, and the lead singer was a hot blonde. SLG. I should have known you'd know this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elmer says Roxette. That is absolutely correct, Elmer, and good job on that. And they're still around. The blonde gal's still very pretty, and I guess they're putting out the hits. Or maybe not. I don't know. I think I saw something on YouTube. Okay, here's another one for you. This is tougher. This is a one-hit wonder question for Elmer. Movie and TV star Bruce Willis, as in Bruce Willis from Die Hard, had a number 1 hit. A one-hit wonder with what hit song? Would you like choices?
Oh, I'm definitely going to need choices.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, choices are Obsession, 2 of Hearts, Respect Yourself, or At This Moment. Let's give Elmer a chance to hit this home run.
What was choice alpha?
Obsession.
Boy, you know, I don't even remember that. I'm just going to go with Choice Alpha.
All right, Obsession, he says, I think that's challengeable. Anybody want to try?
DO1.
Remmel,
I think it's the last one.
at this moment?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I was thinking Respect Yourself. I thought he did it. Let's see which one it is. Yes, it is Respect Yourself. I think I was forced to play it. All right, well, let's see. I'm going to give Remmel, we'll give you one. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, this one's easy. What group had a number one hit with a cover of La Bamba? So not the original one by Richie Valens, but who did a cover of it in the 80s? What do you say, Remmel?
I say turn it on. I don't know, Steve.
All right, I'll give you choices. Your choices are Olin, just one word, Olin, the Premiers, Santana, or Los Lobos.
I'm going to go with Los Lobos.
Yeah, pretty obvious there. Los Lobos is correct. Okay, here's one for we're going to do a group vote on this. Group vote, as in everybody give me your call sign when I give the answer you agree with. So here's the question. They're asking what song spent the most weeks at number one and became the most successful song on Billboard charts in the 80s. So what was the biggest song of the 80s on the Billboard charts? Here are your choices. Like a Virgin, Madonna. Physical, Olivia Newton-John. Every Breath You Take, The Police. I Love Rock and Roll, Joan Jett. So when I mention the name, just key your mic and give your call sign, and we'll see who gets the most votes. Okay, Madonna, Like a Virgin.
YTV.
KAW.
All right, several say Like a Virgin. How about Physical?
DO1. Echo.
It was pretty big. Physical. Okay, how about Every Breath You Take? Yeah, that was the number one song of 83. I don't know if it was the entire decade. And then finally, I Love Rock and Roll, Joan Jett. Okay, that's interesting. That got a lot of votes. Okay. Boy, I think I'm going to go Physical. Let's see which one it is. It is Physical. Let's get physical. All right. Jerry, you'd look good in a headband like Olivia used to wear. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, you bet. I'd be sexier, see?
That's right. Jerry, here's one for you, Jerry. Never let it be said we don't give you a chance to show your intelligence. You just don't show it very often, but here's a chance for you right now. Are you ready?
Well, certainly. I'm sitting right here.
All right, I'm going to give you the song, and you tell me what year it came out. So it's Walk This Way, not the Aerosmith version, but Run DMC did a pretty good version of Walk This Way. What year did it come out in? I'll give you four choices. 83, 86, 88, 89. Walk This Way, Run DMC. What do you say, Jerry?
I'm going to say 88.
I think you might be in the right zone. Anybody want to challenge Jerry?
Call Victor.
Call Victor.
I'm going to say 86.
86. Anybody else?
MI.
MIX. MI. Go ahead.
I was going to say 86.
86. What about 80? Yeah, 86 is correct. MI. I'll give you one, then I'm going to give Golf Victor one. MI. Can You Hear Me Calling Out Your Name is a lyric from what Fleetwood Mac song? Can you hear me calling out your name? What song is it?
Can I get choices? I know the song, I just can't think of the name of the song.
Christine McVie sang it, the late Christine McVie. Can you hear me calling out your name? Rumors, Big Love, Everywhere, or Little Lies?
I think it was on Rumors.
Which one, I'm sorry?
Rumors.
Rumors. Anybody else? Ending in G, go ahead.
Everywhere.
Everywhere, that is correct. Who got that right?
Robert. K5. That's coaching.
K5. Is it Foxtrot or Sierra?
Sierra, Oscar, Golf.
All right, Robert. Okay, we're going to give you another one. Who was the band that had a number one hit with the song Jump in the 80s? Robert, what do you say?
So Van Halen.
Van Halen is correct. All right, where is Golf Victor? Are you out there?
Oh, yeah, I'm still here.
All right, a couple music questions for you. We're in the 80s. Bobby McFerrin had a number one hit in the 80s with What rather unique song? This is a 10 million point question if you get it without choices.
Oh, I'll need choices for sure.
All right. The choices are A Groovy Kind of Love, Love Bites, Another Brick in the Wall, or Don't Worry, Be Happy.
And who was the artist again?
Bobby McFerrin.
Oh, okay. And I'm going to ask you this again. I'm not going to try and repeat myself tonight, but I needed choices now one more time. I think I know which one it is.
All right, again, Bobby McFerrin, choices of A Groovy Kind of Love, Love Bites, Another Brick in the Wall, or Don't Worry, Be Happy.
I'm going to go choice Alpha.
All right, he goes A Groovy Kind of Love. Anybody want to challenge that? LSB coming in strong. What do you say?
Don't worry, be happy.
It is Don't Worry, Be Happy. There you go. Okay, one more, and then we're going to get out of music. Here is a music question from the 80s for you, Mark and Susie, if you're around there. Susie, who scored 3 number 1 hits with Baby, Don't Forget My Number, Girl, I'm Gonna Miss You, and Blame It on the Rain?
No idea.
Choices: Culture Club, Milli Vanilli, New Kids on the Block, or Mr.
New Kids on the Block.
I think that's the only one that could be, and no, it was Milli Vanilli. We actually got busted for not singing their songs, so, well, there you have that. Okay, one more, and this is for a group vote. Group vote. Everybody key or might give your call sign when I give the answer you agree with. Who is the best-selling female artist of the 80s? Best-selling female artist of the 80s, Whitney Houston, Madonna, Tina Turner, Janet Jackson. Man, that's a race there. Whitney Houston, Madonna, Tina Turner, Janet Jackson. Who thinks it's Whitney Houston? Okay, a fair number there. Who thinks it's Madonna?
W5MI.
She was really strong early in the 80s. Anybody for Tina Turner? All right, and then Janet Jackson. Nobody. I think it's Madonna or Whitney, but I'm going to vote Whitney, and it was Madonna.
Like a virgin.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you for that little soundtrack, Elmer. Ding, ding, ding. KE5 GGY here in Denton, Texas. Let me get to this quiz I was trying to get to last night, and I could not find it.
Do you want me to sing Like a Virgin?
Yeah, give it a try. Let's hear what your version.
Like a virgin, yeah.
Okay. That was really good. And don't quit your day job. Okay, this is a car quiz, and it's really pretty interesting. I think you guys that think you know a lot about cars maybe humbled a bit with this, and if you're into really, car history and especially fast cars, this may be right up your alley. So let's start with this one. This is, by the way, we're doing do or die format. Do or die format is your goal is 5 points. You can get 2 points by answering a question without any choices. If you need choices, you get 1 point. But again, 5 points will get you in the winner's circle. So listen to this one. The fastest street legal car, the Bugatti Veyron 16.4, is so fast, it heats up so quickly that it needs blank number of radiators to cool it down. Blank. And anybody want to try it for 2 points? LSB. 10 is correct. You didn't look that up, did you?
No, I happen to know that.
And this is a pretty fast car, so this could probably outrun my Ford Mustang, right?
For example, it has a radiator just to cool the rear differential.
That's amazing. Okay, well, Mark and Susie from Arlington, Texas, on the scorecard. So let's see how far you can get. That's 2 points. That was a daily double. So let's see if you continue. This one's pretty easy. It was probably the easiest question on the quiz. Fill in the blank on this. The Ferrari blank one team is unique in the fact that it produces both chassis and engines for cars. So the Ferrari blank one team, fill in the blank. Formula is going to be correct. All right, good job. That's another 2 points. That was way too easy, but let's see if we can make up for it with this question. Porsche got the name for the Cayman or Cayman. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but it's Cayman. They got the name from what? You want to show off and tell us what it is?
It's a crocodile.
A crocodile is correct. We have our first winner of the night. This guy knows his cars. Mark and Susie, give him a high five.
Good job, guys.
Good job, Mark. Wow.
I am a car freak.
No kidding. Okay, we're going to stay in this category because I think there's probably at least one other car freak out there, but that was well done. Let's keep going. And we're going to talk about I tell people with the pronunciation on this, guys, what is the horsepower of the engine of the new, is it Murcielago? Is that how you say that, Mark?
It's close enough. Lambo, yeah.
Murcielago LP640. So this is a new vehicle, the Murcielago LP640. What is the horsepower? Anybody new that wants to try to take this for 2 points?
Well, Victor will try it.
Hold on, Golf Victor. Did I hear somebody else trying to get in?
DOY.
DOY, go ahead.
I'm going to say 1,000 horsepower.
All right, 1,000, not a choice. Let's go to Golf Victor.
I think that was around 2,000.
2,000. Anybody else? We'll just keep going until we get something close. KW.
I'm going to say 300.
300. Okay, and Worldwide Clyde. 1,500. Okay, we're going to go closest to on this. And the answer is 580. So, Jerry, W5KW, Dr. Buchanan, boy, that 580 horsepower, that's almost as fast as all those cars that you have parked in your front yard added together for horsepower.
Yeah, well, I was coming back from a tote the other day feeding that little Ford Ranger. You know, it's got that 2.3-liter four-cylinder. And I was trying to pass this chain of cars that were going slow, and I had these others way down the road coming head-on lane, you know. Man, that little four-cylinder, I was begging her, come on, baby, little 100 horse, come on.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Yeah, it was trying to pull around there and go, but, you know, that little four-cylinder's back in there, he was only 100 horse.
Hey, could you be quiet so I can ask you another question?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, here we go. Jerry, here we go. Fill in the blank on this for Daily Double if you get it without choices. What race car driver drove the Dodge Viper pace car in the 1990 Indy 500? Okay, little obscure there. But do you happen to know who drove the Dodge Viper pace car for the 1990 Indy 500? I can't give you choices too, Jerry.
You can? Well, if you can, give them.
All right, choices are Michael Hennessy, Mike Torrey, Paul Heyman, or none of the above.
I think it was that first choice.
Mike Hennessy is correct. So you got 2 points.
Thank you.
All right, let's see if we can get something a little more interesting. Okay, this is interesting. You know, the Acura NSX, that's like the really hot Acura that you don't see very often. I don't even think they make it. Do they make it anymore? But anyway, well, it says here they do. The current Acura NSX cylinder banks sit at what angle? So the current Acura NSX cylinder bank sits at what angle? I do have choices if you want it.
Well, let me take the shot and see how close if I get close to one of those choices, then we can go there. I'm going to say 12 degrees.
12 degrees. Well, that is not really the answer, Jerry. Anybody want to talk to challenge Jerry?
Oh, Victor.
Oh, Victor.
I think that's 90.
90. Anybody else? YUV.
I'll go 50.
50. All right, we're doing exact answer on this, so it's 75. We'll call that a foul ball. 75 is the answer.
Okay.
Okay. How much you know about Lamborghinis? Yeah, one of your cars a Lamborghini, Jerry?
No, I don't know nothing in that field. You're way out of my league now.
All right, here's a Lamborghini question for you. The Lamborghini Revention is a symbol of extreme exclusivity and extraordinary performance through the entire technical and dynamic competence with blank number of cylinders. That was a long, drawn-out way to ask you how many cylinders are in the Lamborghini Revention. It can give you choices if you want. This is your cue, Jerry, to talk.
I did. I answered. I said 12.
12 is correct. Don't quick key me, Jerry. We'll take away points if you keep doing that.
I didn't quick key. I thought you were done.
Okay. Yeah, here we go. You got 3 points, Jerry. You are on the cusp of a do-or-die victory. And you need 2 points, so if you get this one without choices, you'll be in the winner's circle. I can give you 1 point and give you choices. So the new 2009 Corvette ZR1 is fast and powerful. It has a 6.2-liter supercharged engine with how much horsepower? Barely. Its acceleration is 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds, and it will reach 100 miles an hour from a standstill in 7 seconds flat. What is the horsepower? Would you like choices?
Well, I'll tell you what. I think I might be really close here. I'm going to say it's 1,000 horse.
1,000 horse. That's not anybody with the exact answer. All right, let's see. It's 638. All right, we're going to do one more, Jerry. This is a fill in the blank. Either you know it or you don't. When it comes to race cars and souped up cars, what does BHP stand for? Bravo Hotel Papa. BHP. What do you say, Jerry, for 2 points?
Well, that'd be blown horsepower.
Blown?
Yeah, blown horsepower.
Blown horsepower?
Yes, sir.
That is not it. Anybody to challenge Jerry? BDN.
Yeah, brake horsepower.
Brake horsepower is correct. Steve with the steal. What are you talking about, Jerry?
I didn't say nothing.
Hey, Steve, good evening. How you doing? You got 2 points on that answer.
Yeah. Hey, let's go for it.
Are you a car guy?
Not really.
Well, that's good because I'm out of questions. So we're going to go to another category. Let's see what I can get into.
Hey, there is a such thing as blown horsepower when you list some of the guys around the dynos out there.
Okay, I didn't know that. I'll take your word on it.
Thank you. Yes, there is.
All right, here is another question for you, Steve. First of all, how you doing tonight, Steve? Everything good?
Oh, yeah, I'm doing okay.
All right, this is a question about the White House. This is KE5GTY. What room in the White House is traditionally used for events? I do have choices, but if you want to show off, you certainly can try for 2 points. Tell me the room of the White House traditionally used for events.
I'm going to need choices.
Choices. The Oval Office. Choice B, the East Room. Choice C, the State Dining Room. Or choice D, the Blue Room. What do you say?
Well, I'm going to have to go with C, the third one. I thought it would be the West Wing, but that wasn't a choice. So
State Dining Room.
Whatever C was.
Anybody to challenge that?
GOG.
There was somebody before George. Who was that?
GOG.
GOG, what do you say?
The Blue Room.
Blue Room is also a challenge, and anybody else with a challenge?
XW again.
George.
Well, the answer is it depends. What kind of event? But for pronouncements, proclamations, it would be the Oval Office.
Okay, and it's a foul ball. The answer is the East Room, which is the scene of many historic White House events. So it's probably, you're right, George, depending on the type of event. Steve, we're back to you. You dodged a bullet.
Yeah, hey, all right.
Here is another question for you. What historically is generally regarded as the beginning of the Middle Ages? I can give you choices. However, if you want to get 2 points, get thinking and tell me what it is. The beginning of the Middle Ages.
I'm going to need choices.
All right, choice A is the siege at Carthage. Choice B is the birth of Christ. Choice C is the Trojan War. Choice D is the fall of Rome.
I'm probably going to blow it, but I'll say D. I'll say the fall of Rome.
The fall of Rome is correct. Nicely done. You have 3 points, 2 away. If with a daily double, you could nail it.
Wow, I'm surprised at that.
Here's a sports question for you. This is really stupid, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. What is the event called when NFL teams pick college players? What is that called for 2 points? I can't believe this, Steve, but we'll give it to you if you get that right. The event where NFL teams pick college players is called what?
Isn't that called the draft?
The draft. He got it, man. That's embarrassing. That was on the quiz. But Steve, you're a do-or-die winner. Let's give him a high five, guys.
Good job, Steve.
Great job, Steve. Way to go. KC5, ABJ.
Way to go, Steve.
Cat4YTV.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, sounded good, Ed. You want to take the first pizza question?
I'm a barefoot, but go ahead.
Okay, a spicy meatball. Here we go with KI4YTV in the great state of Alabama. Here's a daily double. What is the term for pizza topped with pineapple? What would that be called? You're getting what kind of pizza? Ed.
Well, it sure has ham too, but a Hawaiian pizza.
Hawaiian is correct. That's a daily double for KI4YTV. Let me get you on the scorecard. That's nicely done. Okay, here's another pizza question. What is the term for pizza that has a folded edge and is filled with ingredients? 2 points if you get this without choices.
I can't believe I ate the whole thing. Calzone.
Calzone is correct. Boy, you got 2 more points. You're 1 point away from a victory. Let's see what I can find you for a tough final question. Okay, I like this one. What city is known for being the birthplace of Neapolitan pizza? What city is known for being the birthplace of Neapolitan pizza? 2 points, or I can give you choices. You'll still win.
Boy. I know it's New York or Chicago, but give me the choices.
Choices are Naples, Milan, Florence, or Rome. Birthplace of Neapolitan pizza.
Well, it's got Naples in the name. We're going to go with Naples.
He got it, ladies and gentlemen. Special Ed knows his pizza, do or die. Let's give him a high five. Way to go, Special Ed. Hey, what up, good job.
Special Ed, you took my category away from me, but you did win that round-trip ticket all the way down to the resort town in Colgate, Oklahoma, where you will not find pizza on the table, but just transmission fluid and squirrels. Take that bulletproof vest because the indoor shooting range is open. Congratulations.
Hey, Johnny Olson. And Ed, congrats, man. You've won a few of these. You know your pizza, don't you, buddy? How are you celebrating? Obviously. Okay, ding, ding, ding. KE5GGY. Let's turn the corner, get into the Grand Slam, ladies and gents. This is really the big-time part of trivia. 4 in a row answered without any multiple choice. There's no net underneath you on this one. You know it or you don't. Each question gets progressively tougher. And I haven't asked for rain checks yet tonight, so let's see if there's any rain checks for the Grand Slam. Is that HEM, Ben, with a rain check? I think it is, Ben. How you doing? All right, I'm hearing you in Dallas. I'm not even going to mess with the SDR. I got you. So you have a point. It's either last night or the night before. And this is KE5GGY. What category would you like, Ben? Art, science, entertainment, history, the grab bag, or geography? All right, Ben's in New York, all the way in New York with a 5-8 into Dallas. You've got a point. Let's see if you can get 3 more to get to 4 and a Grand Slam. How many herbs and spices does KFC claim to have in their secret recipe? Ben, you better get this or else Jerry will take it away from you, and that'll be embarrassing. So how many herbs and spices does KFC claim to have, Ben?
Oh, man, I know it's an apple, but I think it's Russian
lucky number.
Oh, I know it. He said, what did you say, Ben, again? What's the number? 53, like, that's a lot. Let's go to Clyde. 11 says Clyde. Jerry, that's correct, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
All right, KR4DX. Thank you, Ben, for playing, but Worldwide Clyde is here and ready to win a Grand Slam, aren't you?
I'm right here, brother.
Okay.
11 or 7?
11.
Here go, yeah, 11. Do you know what the spices are? I don't think anybody knows, do they?
I do. Only the Colonel knows.
Yeah, only the Colonel knows. All righty, let's see what I can find for you here. Here is your second question. And a bunch of new questions here. I'm trying to find one that makes sense here. What company, we've had this in several forms. Oh, no, that's not the question I'm looking for. I'm sorry. Well, I'll ask it. Maybe somebody will know this. What company created the first mass-produced portable computer? It's not IBM. This is really tough. Guys, don't look it up. Let's see if Clyde knows.
The first what? Computer?
Yeah, first mass-produced portable computer.
That wasn't that.
Anybody with a challenge? ABJ. Compact. Good guess, not it. Anybody else? Any in C? Who is the C station, please? Whiskey 5, Delta Oscar Charlie. Oh, hey, Doc, what do you say?
This is going way back. I think it was called an Osborne.
Osborne takes it. Wow. Osborne takes it. How way back is that going, Doc?
Oh, man. 70s?
K5DOC. 85 GGY. There you go with your first home run. You got 3 more to get before you get a Grand Slam. Closest to wins it. These are always interesting because closest to the answer will actually win and get the point. How long did it take the first human to swim across the Atlantic Ocean? So again, how long did it take the first human to swim across the Atlantic Ocean? Closest to wins it. We'll start with Doc.
I'd say probably, I'm going to guess 75 days.
75 days, says Doc. Anybody else? YTV.
Never. Hasn't been done.
Never. Okay, so 0. Never done. Anybody else? Was that YUV?
MIV, 22 hours.
Come again with your answer?
22 hours and 0 MIV.
Okay, I'm not hearing him, but I don't think he was close. The answer is 73 days. So, Doc, you are going to get another point. 73 days. Here comes number 3.
Who does that?
That was a good idea.
Does it?
What is the name, Doc, for the oven used for cooking pottery? Name for the oven used for cooking pottery, Doc. Kiln is correct for number 3. Number 4. What is the USA's most popular aerobic exercise? This is for a Grand Slam, so let Doc answer first. We'll give a couple people a chance to challenge. But, Doc, for your Grand Slam, the U.S.'s most popular aerobic exercise. Go.
Jogging, running.
Jogging, he says. Anybody to challenge?
House painting.
House painting, aerobic house painting. That'd be really crappy painting, I bet. It wouldn't look that good. But I got an answer for jogging. The U.S.'s most popular aerobic exercise. Anybody else?
Deal one.
Echo Mike, go ahead. Walking, says Ben. That's not a good answer either. Anybody else?
Deal what?
Rimmel.
Bicycling.
Viking. Okay, all good answers. The answer is Ben with a takeaway. It is walking. Walking. KD2 HEM back for a grand slam. Ben, are you still hearing me?
Oh, you're coming in 20 over.
Hey, good deal. I've got you 5-8, but I've got to listen to hear you. Here is your second question. This is an actual question. This is a serious question. What is banned in public places in Florida after 6 p.m. on a Thursday? What is banned in public places in Florida after 6 p.m. on a Thursday? Ben, answer that riddle. Say that again, please. I need a relay, please.
Yeah, going without a top. Nudity.
Anybody hearing him?
He said nudity.
Nudity. Oh, okay. Topless nudity. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Anybody to challenge? What is banned in public places in Florida after 6 p.m. on Thursday? Anybody? Just get creative, guys. YUV.
Going out in public in the bathing suit.
Bathing suit. Okay.
How about drink ham radio?
All right, I need one more barbarian with a call sign. Something that would be banned in public places after 6 p.m. on a Thursday. Everybody does it, too.
Deal one.
Rimmel.
Sleeping in public.
Sleeping. Okay, we'll call this a foul ball, Ben, so you get it back. The answer is, this is on the internet, so it must be true. What's banned in public places in Florida after 6 p.m. on a Thursday is farting. But before 6 p.m., you can let it rip.
Or any other day.
Don't know where that came from. Don't want to know. Okay. Here is another question for you. Historical question from the car business. Who became the head of Chrysler Corporation in 1978? Head of Chrysler Corporation, 1978. I believe he was one of the guys behind either the Vet or the Mustang. I can never keep track of it. But a big name in cars that became the head of Chrysler, 78. Ben, what do you say? Okay, I want to thank all you guys for doubling with Ben. So, Ben, try it again, and I'll try to listen.
I'll say Dodge.
No, okay, you're saying Dodge. All right. I need people that have not been on. I'm going to be listening out of town. Who's out there that knows the answer? One more time? Tango Papa. That's Florida Bill. Come on in.
Yeah, KB4TTP. That was Lee Iacocca.
Lee Iacocca is correct. TTP.
You didn't think I knew it, did you?
Oh, I knew you knew it. You know your car, Sherry. But, hey, Bill's in the house. Bill from Florida. How you doing?
Doing good.
All right. Moving in. Here is your second question. According to superstition, what do witches transform themselves into to avoid being seen? Don't overthink it, but according to superstition, what do witches transform themselves into to avoid being seen? What do you say, Bill?
I have no idea, but the logical answer would be ghost.
A ghost. Anybody new for tonight want to challenge that?
DL. Cat.
DL says cat. That is correct. Grand Slam Pam with the takeaway. Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, Pam.
And Pam up to bat in the Grand Slam. There's another question for you, Pam. Number 2. What is the name for Germany's high high-speed highways, Pam? The name for Germany's high-speed highways for number 2? What do you say?
Autobahn.
Autobahn is correct. Number 3. What was the first brand of toothpaste to be sold in tubes rather than jars? First brand of toothpaste to be sold in tubes rather than jars? I think we've had this before. What do you say, Pam? Number 3.
I think that was Colgate.
Colgate, she says. That is correct for number 3. All right. This is it. This is it. Grand slam if you get this next question correctly answered. The VIC-20, VIC, Victor India Charlie 20, VIC-20, and the PET, Papa Echo Tango PET, were personal computers manufactured by what company? The VIC-20 and the PET. Personal computers manufactured by what company? Let's see what Pam says, and we'll get some challengers.
Oh, dude. I want to say Commodore, but I don't know if that's right.
Well, you said it. That's correct. So we're going to call it a grand slam. Grand slam, Pam, the Countess, with another win. Let's give her a high five.
Good job, Pam. Come on, guys.
Good job.
Bravo Zulu, WR5.
Ride the skyrocket.
How about that, Pam?
How about Pam?
Awesome, Pam. Way to go. Did Rick help you with those, or was he trying to sabotage you again?
No, Commodore was the first thing that came into my head, and I'm going, well, I didn't know. He looked at me with tons of question marks over his head. He didn't know, so I'm going, okay, well, that's what I'm going to say. And when you said it was right, I'm going, oh, my gosh, and I almost fell to the floor. And if Nomeo would have been here, I would have run over him.
Well, good job, Pam. Awesome. Hey, new category. This is KE5GGY. Let's try to get one more person to the Grand Slam. I hear Iowa Hawk out there. Good to hear you, Hawk. Here's an interesting one. Let's see. I got a couple interesting ones here. Let's get somebody who has not been on tonight. Somebody who in fact, I'm listening out of Dallas, trying to get some new people in here. What is the capital of Portugal? How about somebody new?
WR50.
Let's go to WR50 first. Brent, what do you say?
Good evening, Pete, and everybody else. I would say Lisbon.
WR50 on the scorecard with Lisbon. Good evening, Soupy. You're coming in good tonight, too, but Brent, just a little bit before you. Here is your second question, Brent. What is the name of the mountain range that separates Europe from Asia?
The Ural Mountains.
Ural is correct. Okay, halfway to a Grand Slam. Here's a weather question. This is definitely getting tougher. What line on a map connects places of equal rainfall? It's a specific map, but there's a line on a map that will connect geographic places of equal rainfall. What is that line called?
An isobar.
Isobar, Isoyet is correct for number 3. Well done. We're up to a Grand Slam if Brent gets this next one correct. Oh, it's a river question. It is definitely a river question. What major river runs through Cleveland, Ohio?
The Mississippi.
Cleveland, Ohio. Okay, hold on. I got a couple that are trying to get in. Was your final answer Mississippi for Cleveland?
Ohio River?
Ohio, he says. PQW, first time tonight. That's Soupy.
Yes, it is the Ohio River.
Ohio, not correct. TXW, George.
Howdy. It's called the Cuyahoga River, over.
Yeah, the Cuyahoga is correct. WB5, TXW with the takeaway. And George, we're at 45, so we're going to give you a rain check. You'll be first up, or whenever you want to come back in and cash in that rain check. So thanks to everybody who played tonight. We had a couple winners, K1LSB, Mark and Susie on a car quiz. It was pretty amazing. And KI4YTV, a Mamma Mia with the pizza. We had AI5DL Grand Slam Pam with another Grand Slam. And, of course, George getting that rain check and coming back probably tomorrow night for the rest of his Grand Slam. This is KE5GGY. If you're on the NetLogger, you're good to go. We'll get everybody on NetLogger on for the lightning round. If you're not on NetLogger, give us your call sign.
WR50 for the rain check.
November 2, Papa Charlie. All right, thank you, George. Who's out there? I heard Bill. Bill, who else?
WR50, November 2, Papa Charlie.
Okay, I got R50, Papa Charlie, DLF. Anybody else?
RSA.
RSA, YUV, got you both. Anybody else? LW, got you, John. Anybody else?
November Charlie Papa.
SCP, got you. Anybody else? HEM, got you, Ben. Anybody else? Lightning round, anybody, anywhere? Call signs, please. Let's get Florida Bill in the house. Bill, good. Thanks for coming in tonight. It's good to hear you.
Oh, good to hear you, Pete. Thanks for doing the you had a really good time. Because KB4TTP is a beautiful day here near Tampa, Florida. We were late getting in tonight for trivia. Just got caught the last 10 or 15 minutes because I took Brenda to bingo. She promised if I'd take her, she'd win me enough money to buy 7610, and she didn't tell the truth. KB4TTP.
Well, maybe you could get a Wolfson HT out of that money. What do you think? There you go, Bill, sounding good. You're 10 over Dallas tonight, sounding good. Brent, close but no cigar tonight, WR50.
Thank you very much, Pete, and I hope that cigar was Macanudo Robusto. That's what the general might be smoking at this moment. Anyhow, glad to be in here tonight. I just stepped in the shack right when you were doing that, and had just happened to get in. So we're just in tonight. So good to talk to everybody tonight. And back to you, Pete.
Okay, good to hear you. Big and clean signal tonight into Dallas. You're about 30 over and sounding fantastic. And Papa Charlie, what am I getting strong? I'm screwing that up. I never do that, Tim.
That's all right. KE5GGY, November 2, Papa Charlie. Big signal tonight, Pete, about 30 over 9, over.
Yeah, N2PC, yeah, you're 30 over. Sound good. Little senior moment there. N5VLF, Dan, come on down.
Good. MP West checking in.
Everyone else on the net tonight. Running barefoot tonight, so I don't know if I'm real strong or not. But anyway, else, North, that's you. N5VLF out of Cedar Park, Texas.
You're 30 over. No problems with you, Dan. Sounding good out of Cedar Park. Let's get Cliff in here. YUV, what's going on, Cliff? Good evening to you.
Hey, good evening.
MQA.
A little late getting in, had to let the dogs out. You know, last chance for them to relax. Anyway, you're a good solid 20 over in the Independence tonight. And it's balmy 56 degrees. It's a beautiful day today. So, anyway, back to you, sir. Great job.
All right, sounded good. You're 10 over tonight. Nice signal into Big D. Jimmy, I got you on the list, so we'll get you in just a second. And thank you, Cliff, for checking in. WW5LW, John and Vonda, Whitney, Texas.
Yeah, thanks. Sounding good tonight. Enjoyed the net. That's you. Everybody's found out about you.
All right, 20 over, sounding good. All the best to you and all the critters there on the Lears Farm. Sierra, and you're about 20 over yourself. How about Sierra Charlie Papa? I think I got that right, SCP?
MQS.
Yeah, hold on, Jimmy. I got you on the list. SCP, are you out there?
Could it be NCP?
Oh, there we go. I knew I had a close but no cigar. There we go. NCP, come on in.
Roger that, Pete. This is Kilo Echo 5, November Charlie Papa. Tom up here in Oklahoma, and your usual 10 to 20 over S9 up here tonight. Great signal as usual, and just enjoyed riding along here listening to trivia tonight, and so we'd check in and say howdy. So 73 KE5 NCP.
Yeah, big signal tonight. Sounding good. And about 30 over into Big D. So good job. A couple more, and we're going to go to the net logger. Let's get Ben in here from New York. HEM. Hello, Ben. What's going on? All right, Ben, sounded good. You're hanging into that 5.8 throughout the night tonight, so doing good. One more, and then we'll go to the net logger, KC0MQS. Jimmy.
Yeah, good evening to Pete. To Pete out there. All the tailgaters out there, Mr. Pete, and all that good stuff. We had about 71 degrees over here. It's a beautiful day over here. Just this way around Missouri way. No doubt about that there, Pete. I'm riding along there. KC0MQS, back to you there, big boy.
Yeah, it sounded good, Jimmy. You're 10 over. Big signal and good audio into Dallas tonight. We got us a pretty good band. Let's go to the net logger and get this list. Of course, we want to thank AA5 Golf Victor Richard for getting this opened up just about every night. So let's go to Rick first and his better half, Grand Slam Pam, AI5DL. Come on in, Rick.
Hey, good evening to you, Pete, and everybody else on the net. I hope everybody else is doing good tonight. Nice day today. A little cooler than yesterday, but it's still very, very nice. I got a current project I'm finally getting to after about 4 years of having it sit out in the side of the house there, and it's just working on a truck I've been converting over to pull my horse trailer, and that's about it. So with that, I am going to say 73s, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow night, and hope you all do well. 73s. And by the way, Pete, you're 40 over. This is Alpha 5 Golf Victor. ID pass and a half.
Well, hey, 73s, everybody. This is AI5DL. I'm back to editing books again because I finished another one and nobody else is talking to me, but I might be starting a new book because I found a dead end in the one I was editing. So maybe I'm on the track to starting another one. That's all I got. Back to you, Pete, AI5DL.
All right. Well, sounds exciting, Pam. I know you'll keep us updated. You guys are 40 over as well. Let's keep going down the net logger list. Number 4 is Nola Jack, New Orleans, Louisiana, KF5UTM. Good evening, Jack.
All right, Pete. Doing good down here today. We had a beautiful day. You know, so just did some stuff around and worked in the shack a little bit. Just kind of did a little bit of everything. Anyway, that's about it. KF5UTM.
Nice signal, about 30 over, Jack. Yeah, it was pretty here, too. Great time of the year. And good to hear you. Nice signal into Dallas tonight. Let's keep going. Number 12, it's South Dakota Tim doing that YouTube stream of trivia every night. We appreciate that, Tim. K0SSD, what's going on? We'll see, 7-3 to Tim. Houston, Steve. Let's check this guy. KG5ICR. You hanging around, Steve?
Roger. I tell you what, today was like the first day of the 3 months that we have the Mexican Juarez live down here in the south part of Texas. I love it here. It's my home. It's where I had my first breath. Thanks for letting me read the hand code tonight, Pete. It was a pleasure. And I do feel that. It's a privilege to be able to talk to people and not having to depend on infrastructure out there. We get to talk to each other and just do our own thing. Thank you, Pete. Take care.
Well, very good, Steve. Yeah, and thank you. That was a heartfelt rendition of the ham code. We appreciate you coming in. You're 30 over into Big D tonight. Of course, we're not that far away. You're Houston, I'm Big D, and boy, I can hear you well. Let's keep going. Here's another guy I hear well, sometimes too well. K6DOY. Hey, Rebel.
Hey, Pete. Hope you're having a good night tonight, and we are. Thanks to you and trivia and all you do for 3916. I'll tell you, Pete, at 7 o'clock we have quite a few stations on, and that speaks well for the fellas on here being open and getting extra people in here. Thank you, Pete. KA6DOY.
Yeah, it's a great group, and Ken Odom had a pretty good vision when he started a net back in '98 after being run off another frequency. A group that didn't want him to come in. He said, "Hey, dang it, guys, I'm going to go to 3916, and everybody's going to be welcome." And that's I think we've done a pretty good job. Some nights better than others, but I think we've done a pretty good job of carrying on that mission. And you're sounding good. You're a big part of it, too. 20 over tonight in Dallas. WB9RVR, Chuck, a music man out of Illinois. What do you say, Chuck? Chuck knows all the classic rock questions on trivia. WY6Y, Steve, Edmond, Oklahoma.
N0KPH.
Let's get Porter, N0KPH.
Hey, Pete, just wanted to jump in and say hi, and what a great signal you have, and thanks for all you do for 3916.
Well, saying thank you, Porter. That was nice of you to say, and you're 20 over tonight. In Dallas, what is it, a week from Sunday? It's the Taylor Swift Super Bowl, is that correct?
Roger that.
All right, well, I can't wait. And, the rumor has it that if the Chiefs win, Kelsey is going to go on one knee and propose to Taylor Swift. And then she's going to turn him down, break up with him, and write a song about the breakup. QSL?
QSL.
Go Chiefs.
Yeah, go Chiefs, no doubt. Anybody but the San Francisco 49ers. Okay, good deal there. Thanks for coming. Always good to hear you. Let's see, what else we got out here? We got W5DOC, the doctor. What's going on? Everybody's going AWOL on me tonight. KE4OLE, Tennessee Jeff. Hey, Jeff, are you there? I'm starting to take this personally. KI4BIY, Bill on the bee farm. He better be here. He's taking over in 3 minutes.
I'm here, Pete. And looks like we may have a pretty good net here tonight, so let's get down the list. KI4BIY.
All right, 20 over. And definitely a cooperative band from a conditions standpoint, Bill. You're going to have some fun tonight. And I know you'll be having hopefully some new check-ins. KD2EMQ. Let me give this guy an okie dokie in New York. Tom, come on in here. Okie dokie, pal.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Excuse me. We'll say good evening to you, Pete, and all the rest of the tailgaters out there. Busy day today. Well, I was up early and shopping, running all over the place. Seems like I never got to sit down. Well, we're going to go lay down now. We'll be out like a light in no time. Anyway, thanks a lot for picking me up. Always appreciated. And with that, KD2EMQ, we'll toss it right back to you there, Pete.
Okie dokie, coming back to you, along with the zippity doo-dah. Thank you, Tom. Good to hear you. Have a good night. Get some rest. We'll see you tomorrow night, right here on 3916. Minnesota, St. Paul in the house. We don't get the Twin Cities very often. K0BKW. How about it, Gary? Come in, Gary. Oh, no. I love the Twin Cities, but not tonight. K0BKW73 to you. KG5GOG, Monty.
Hey, Pete. Well, you're touching the 40 over mark tonight, and last night on the net, we managed to get a Wednesday night net. We went past midnight, so we went into overtime. That was pretty good. It's always good having Tom in there, the okie dokie guy, and then the Mud Duck's always there at the. I keep him till the end because I know he's always in there for me. But Jimmy was in there as well. But we had a good time last night, so it was a good net. Man kind of moved around a little bit, but everybody can hear me, so I guess that was good. Thank you, Pete.
Yeah, 30 over tonight, Monty, and yeah, that's great. That's awesome. And, of course, we got the afterglow that comes on after the freewheelers, so that often goes till 3, 4 in the morning. If you're looking for late night conversations and QSOs, come on back here at 1, 2 in the morning. They'll often be somebody on the frequency. So let's go. We got two more. KC5RBG. That's Shannon out of T-Town, Green Country, Tulsa. How you doing, Shannon?
Hello, Pete. Getting in 2030 over here in T-Town, and doing good. It was a nice warm day today, and just been trying to enjoy the day and get some errands run and some stuff done around this house. So hope you're having a good one out that way, and we'll catch up with you a little later. This is Kilo Charlie 5, real big gun. God bless. I'm 73, my friend. Back in that control.
All right, Shannon, thank you. It's a little bit of RF on the edges of your audio. I can copy it, but you may want to check that out. KC5RBG with a 20 over into Dallas, but just a little bit of RF on the edges, like I said. One more. It's Henderson, Texas, and W5CWT. David. Hey, David.
Right in here at the end. That's all kind of easy stuff going on tonight. But had a chance to see out here in the chat in just a few minutes. So trying to find a right before going into tailgater death tonight and everybody else. So have a good evening. You sound great tonight for the goal. Of course, always great. 20 over tonight in the Henderson, Texas. I'm going to be here. So back to you. W5CWT.
W5CWT, KE5GGY. You're 10 over tonight, David. Thank you for checking in. And thanks to everybody that came in tonight for the early nets. We get started at 7 o'clock Central with the Rag Chew crew. 8:30 tailgaters. 9 o'clock Central trivia. We're at 10 o'clock getting ready for the Freewheelers Net. We are on the internet. If you want to become an official member of the net, get your name in the birthday shout-out and also get a membership certificate suitable for framing, just head on over to 3916nets.com, 3916nets.com. Click on the Contact tab. That's where you can give us a little bit of information. We'll get your name in Steven's birthday shout-out every night at 10:10, and we'll also send you that membership certificate suitable for framing. Again, 3916nets.com. You can also read on the website about Jamboree. The dates this year we do have selected, May 31st and June 1st. In Branson, we're still trying to put together the discounts for you guys on the hotels, but mark those dates on your calendar, 5/31 and 6/1 as Jamboree 2024. We also have the Facebook page. If you're on Facebook, just simply search for 3916. You'll find the group, hit join, and that'll get you into that community. So let's wrap it up. We're going to shut down the net logger right now. We do that every night at this time because we run a different version for the 10 o'clock net. And I'm going to open it back up here. Hopefully it is engaged, and it is not yet. So I guess we're going to be flying without net logger for the time being. So let's get going. I've done this before too. So you're in Thursday night net control on the bee farm in Tennessee. Let's welcome KI4BIY. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Bill.